Alrighty guys, we are in Comfortersville, Illinois at the Park District. Actually this is the Dundee Township Park District. I believe Comforters is across the street if I'm not mistaken, but they are both public bodies, public agencies. And we are here to check on section 4. So let's see how this is gonna go. Oh, a bunch of senior citizens in here. Hi, how's it going?
All right.
I'm recording here, ma'am. I'm monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. I need to know what is the what's the purpose of this public body here? I don't see it nowhere.
I'm sorry, who are you with?
What is that?
I said, who are you with?
I'm just a private. I'm acting as a private citizen today, just checking up on government.
Okay.
Yes. So could you tell me what the purpose of this agency
This is a senior center right here.
Right, yeah. But what's the short summary, a brief description?
It's activities for seniors over 50 years old.
Sure. Could you point to the direction where the purpose is prominently displayed somewhere?
On the side of the building, it's adult activity center.
Right, okay.
That's the purpose.
I don't know who you are, ma'am, or what your knowledge is, but all I could do is ask, right? What is the total amount of operating budget for this agency?
I have no idea.
Sure, okay. Who would have the answer for that question?
You could go and check up front.
Yeah, what's up front?
That's the Rackout Center.
Oh, the rec center.
Yeah, so
Sure.
There's another front desk
I'll
there.
go check with them.
You can check
Thank
with them.
you. Yep. Main lobby. Alrighty. So it looked like all the senior citizens might have been playing bingo or something. Chess, checkers. Alrighty, here we go. So let's see what we got here. This side. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm monitoring government here to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest, recording audio and video. I'm looking around. Could you tell me what the purpose of this public body is? I don't see it nowhere displayed. The purpose?
It's a rec center.
Right. What's a short description beyond just it being...
Recreation.
Yeah. So with that being said, where's the short summary of its purpose?
Let me get you pen.
Sure. Because I don't see nothing here on the walls. See what they do have. See, when you ask them a common question, they act like that's a strange question.
This is our facility manager.
Facility manager, how's it going? Recording audio and video here.
All right.
Did this young lady relay to you what my inquiry was?
She mentioned some briefly. I just figured I'd come out.
Yeah, I'd just like to know where is the short summary, the purpose of this agency displayed somewhere?
Here?
Yeah.
Here? Yeah, just to provide our mission. Take care of recreational needs for the community.
Right. Now, is that displayed anywhere on site?
Yeah, our mission statement, I'm not sure if it's all over our website.
Okay.
It's all over, like, all of our literature and stuff like that.
So you believe it's on the website, but it's not in the actual physical agency?
The building, no. I know we're working with the marketing department right now to upgrade all of our signage.
Okay, I
That
see.
meeting went last week, and it was mentioned to put our mission statement.
Yeah. This young lady mentions that you are the manager here. There's a few questions that I have here. What's the total amount of operating budget for this facility?
Step in here, Mr. Peterson.
Our operating budget is about 18 million. Our overall budget is just over 20 million.
Great. Is that somewhere posted, prominently displayed?
It's on our website. That's available at dtpd.org.
Okay, so let me get this straight. It's on the website, but it's nowhere to be found at the actual facility.
That's correct. In our offices we have it.
Right.
but it's available to the public on our website.
Okay, it's also required to be displayed prominently at the physical location, public body. Do you believe that to be true?
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah. Okay, what's the approximate number of full-time and part-time employees for this location?
For this location,
Yeah.
what do we have, Ken? I can tell you for the entire district, for this location, we have approximately 16 full-time, part-time, what do you think?
Yeah, part-time, let's say, depending on the season, typically.
Yeah.
With lifeguards and everything else, I would say on a given day, we'll have typically up to 30 people. that'll
Up to
be
30
part-time
people.
daily.
Now, could you show me where the block diagram showing functional subdivisions is somewhere displayed as required by law?
What is that? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with what you're asking.
Yeah, what's the first name of the FOIA officer?
Dave Peterson, I am the FOIA officer.
You are the designated FOIA officer.
Correct.
Okay, great. Section 4 under the Freedom of Information Act says that these records are to be prominently displayed. The reason why I say those words, block diagram giving functional subdivision, is because there is that language in the actual statute here. It says each public body, which this is, shall prominently display at each of its administrative or regional offices, make available for inspection and copy, and send through the mail each of the following if requested. A short summary of its purpose. I couldn't find that nowhere here. A block diagram giving functional subdivisions.
So can you explain what that is? I'm not familiar with what that is, a block diagram.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know what that means, but
Can you explain it to me so we can try to help you?
Okay, my friend, it's an organizational chart.
Okay, we have an org chart on our website.
Right. So with that being said, I just got off the watching an interview with the Lake County Bar Association and the Lake County Municipal League, where they put training for municipalities, and they did indeed interpret this the right way, where this is a requirement to be in two places, online and in the public body, because it mentions it here, sir. A public body that maintains a website, which you do,
Which we do,
shall also post this information on its website.
which we do.
Right, but it's missing from the actual facility. So imagine a lot of these senior citizens that don't use online, right? That's the reason why the law is written where it's supposed to be at the public body. But today, I'm just a regular private citizen. That's how I'm acting today, right? But I have the right to come and receive copies of these. This is also telling us that I could receive copies of all your boards and
I
commissions.
can give you a copy of the organizational chart.
Well, yeah, I'd like a copy of everything listed in Section 4, which is 10 items. I could wait here momentarily for a couple, till those are made available.
I can provide information to you, and if
Yeah.
we need to get back to you and provide you additional information through an email.
No, I don't need any. I
I
didn't need anything. I don't need any records beyond just what shall be furnished immediately, according to this statute. You have a FOIA completed training certificate, right?
I do.
Okay, great. So with that being said, sir, if you'd like to read the statute, I'll wait here for a few minutes so you can make these available.
And I can work on getting those.
Yeah,
for you.
sure. I'll wait around. I'll look around the postings and stuff.
Okay.
Sure.
Good.
Thank.
Well,
So this is the Carpentersville Park District here. Some business cards. What was the gentleman's name that I just spoke to, ma'am?
Dave Peters.
Dave, yep. Let me grab his business card here. He is the FOIA officer. Great. Okay, great. Let me go ahead and shut this phone down because this battery is dying, and I'm going to continue this recording from my other cell phone. Bear with me for a couple seconds here. Here we are continuing the recording on the secondary phone. Meanwhile, let me mark down on my checklist that nothing is prominently displayed, or we'll just wait a few minutes till they make the stuff available and ask them if they could indeed prominently display these records. With that being said, it's good that they remained calm and professional and they did not escalate anything, because if they did, that would have been a different movie for me, different movie for us all. But as of right now, let me go ahead and pause this for a minute as we wait. Christmas tree, my Christmas tree, a Christmas tree, my Christmas tree. Let's see what else we have here. L. Bissinger Gymnasium, Wi-Fi available. Oh, that's a nice looking shirt right there. I like that shirt. Also, let me see what these are. Winter program guide. Basketball. And let's review everything else just in case some municipalities or public bodies want to act up. Let's remind ourselves what a disorderly conduct is. A disorderly conduct has multiple items to it. We're concerned with section 4. A disorderly conduct is when someone transmits or causes to be transmitted in any matter to a peace officer, public officer, police officer, to the effect that an offense will be committed, is being committed, or has been committed, knowing at the time no offense will be committed. It is number 5, transmits or causes to be transmitted in any manner a false report to a public safety agency with the reasonable grounds to believe that transmitting the report necessary for safety will and for the safety and welfare of the public. It's not necessary. And number 6, calls the number 911 or transmits or causes to be transmitted in any manner to a public safety agency for purposes of making or transmitting a false alarm or complaint and reporting information when, at the time the call of the transmission is made, the person knows there's no reasonable ground for making the call or transmission, and further knows that the call or calls transmitted could result in emergency response of any public safety agency. So with that being said, this is clear here for you guys to know that in Illinois, anytime a government agency decides to call the police on you for simply exercising your right, they have committed a misdemeanor, a Class C misdemeanor. A violation of Section A1 of this code is a Class C misdemeanor. A1 is a person commits disorderly conduct when he or she knowingly does any act to unreasonable matter as to alarm or disturb or provoke a breach of peace. Of course, you come in as a peaceful person checking up on government, and they breach your peace by calling emergency services, so now they have committed a Class C misdemeanor. Okay, now what is a Class C misdemeanor? That is under 735 ILCS 554.5-65, which is the sentence of imprisonment shall determined for the sentence not more than 30 days, or fine minimum of 75 not to exceed $1,500 for each offense. Alrighty, we know that, we covered that. I'm just waiting here for them to make these records available, so we're chatting real quick and looking over some stuff. Anyhow, a private person arrest. Because you believe that somebody committed an offense, you could place them under private person arrest, which is 725 ILCS 51073. Arrest by private person. Any person may arrest another when he has reasonable grounds to believe that an offense other than an ordinance violation is being committed, right? Well, with that being said, here we are going to solicit. Solicit means to command, authorize, urge, incite, request, or advise another to commit an offense. That's when, for example, when police officers try to solicit, they try to incite. That's when DMV employees try to incite, they solicit. Now let's move on. Offense means a violation of any penal statute of the state. So an offense means any offense. Okay, harass. Here we know what the definition of harass means. Means to conduct which is not necessary to accomplish a purpose that is reasonable under the circumstances that would cause a reasonable person emotional distress and does emotional distress to another. Okay, that's when they start becoming belligerent. Now, official misconduct. This is this code here. So official misconduct means that when they withhold statutory duty, and here's what it defines. 720 ILCS 533.3, official misconduct. A, public officer or employee of special government agent commits misconduct when, in his official or capacity as a special government agent, he or she commits any of the following acts: intentionally or recklessly fails to perform any mandatory duty required by law. So I always say that if they're withholding Section 4, if they're withholding from prominently displaying their budget, their purpose, and everything else, then that makes me believe that they are either intentionally or recklessly failing to perform that duty by making these records displayed prominently. So we're going to go ahead and carry on here. Well, office hours, that's specifically for assessors, so we'll skip that. Now, let's define what a public official means under the U.S. Code. 2 U.S.C. 1602, public official means, a public official means elected official, appointed official, or employee of a federal or local unit of government in the United States. So this is telling us an employee of a local government. This means anybody and everybody is a public official. Excuse me, young fella, what's your title? What? Excuse me, ma'am. What's your title here?
Guest services.
Guest services. So you are aware that you are considered a public official?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Some believe because they're not elected, then they're not official.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Even the young man, he might be a custodian, maybe. I'm not sure what he is, but him himself is also a public official.
Yeah.
Yeah, just clarify. Thank you.
Hello. Bye, have a good night.
But why? All right, never mind. Why did you instruct him not to answer?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
Because he was confused.
okay, it's okay.
So that was it.
Oh, great.
Here's everything in order from
Okay.
Melissa's.
I like to. What I'm gonna do, sir, is I'm gonna look in this stuff, and I develop my own checklist here, where I mark off if I see the stuff prominently displayed or not, because I have a right to send a complaint to the Attorney General or a compliment, right? That's my right. But my only thing that I would like to mention to you, sir, is that since you did read the statute, you did make them available. If you could take the time to go through that statute again and prominently display the stuff, because I'd like to come back maybe in 30 days.
Yep, we actually are in the middle of it right now. We
Yeah.
just created a new manual that's going to be at every front desk.
Great.
You just caught us before it's all printed
Well,
and
ma'am,
everything, but we got it out there.
I know
so.
you might want to do a manual, which means a binder,
Yes.
and have people
Yes.
flip through the stuff.
Nope, and then post it. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
because it does
yeah.
say each of the following. So if this
Yes.
is telling us there's 10 items, I would think that's 10 separate pieces of paper, like some other towns.
Right.
Right?
Right. And we're gonna have an information board and then also for the staff behind the front desk. So.
But this has been missing with many agencies, at least since the FOIA been up.
Yeah, but we're actually going through all kinds of trainings and everything to learn like all the different stuff that we have to put out
Like
there.
I
and
said,
we're
I'm a
doing the best we
regular
can.
private citizen. That's how I'm acting today. And I just like to say, in the end of the day, I went through all Illinois and I found non-compliance, but because of community service, we work together. And other people could see how transparent this agency is by seeing this stuff. Thank you guys so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
I
Thanks
think
for stopping by.
I think everything is in here. I'm gonna take a second to look
go
through
into
it.
the
After
table,
that, I
yeah.
think I'll be all set.
Okay.
Thank you guys so
That
much.
sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Likewise.
Happy holidays.
Happy holiday. Merry Christmas. So let's take a look at this stuff. But probably within 30 days, the stuff will be up, huh?
Yes.
All right, great. Let's take a look here. Pause just for a minute. Business card. Thanks, sir. Thank you too, sir. You guys are cordial. Thank you. Let me look through what they handed us. Okay, so this is about the district here. See, when I asked the employee at the counter, they looked at me like I was asking a question out of the world. But then they only answered in one sentence, or they said one item. But it's beyond that. It's a paragraph here, and each place has their own description. So here is their block diagram giving functional subdivisions, which is an organizational chart. See, this is all I'm asking for. Every agency in the state of Illinois has to have this stuff up on the wall like this. Okay, prominently displayed. We've been through that many times. We have interpretations from the Attorney General. We have interpretations from the Lake County Bar Association. We have interpretations from the Illinois Lake County Municipal League. Beyond that, it's clear in writing. Here is their block diagrams. Alrighty, let's see what else they have here. Here is the annual budget. He did inform us that they're working on an 18 mil budget. So with that being said, the budget number is all in here. Okay, great. Here's all their details here. Okay, here's their boards and commissions. That's one item. Great, that's required to be displayed. Again, here's their organizational chart, block diagram. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark it off as nothing is prominently displayed. And we'll check back in 30 days. See if they have it up. Okay, I'll read all this stuff on my own time. I'm just going to mark off that I don't see nothing. They did make it available though. We'll look through this packet at a later time. Let me put my paperwork in order. Well, before we close out, here is their Board of Commissioners. Here's all their Board of Commissioners. Here is the well, that about all. So yeah, we'll confirm. We'll check it all off. All right, let's log out here. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll probably be back within 30 days.
Okay.
Just so I could check it all off on the wall.
Sure.
Thank you. Feliz Navidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. They assisted me. Yeah, they gave me all the information needed. Have a good day. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Yep. Alrighty. Well, again, that was the part Park District. They did real nice here, real nice people. That's what we like to see here. Respectful, cordial, and all good. Hi, ma'am. Okay, we'll be signing out. The one who encourages you to audit.